person from Western New York that had read this story. She said, I have to be honest with you, before I started reading Without a Word, I thought I knew your story.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I'm going to read the story. She goes, and then I realized that I didn't know your story at all. And then she went on to thank me for obviously certain things in the book that she didn't know. And I thought, that is so like God. That is so cool to take a story, especially in a Western New York community, that they think they do know, but yet they don't know, and to change their heart and to help them in the midst of their thing. And that's what's coming out of Without a Word so far, even though, only it hasn't been out that long, which is such a blessing. People are like, I'm seeing things in a totally different way. In fact, this is one story. This is so cool. Garrett Mohr, he used to play for the Bills. Well, we ran into them in Atlanta recently, and I gave them Without a Word. And I got a text, and I thought it was from Kim, Chris's wife. Well, it was from Garrett, his son. He's a senior in high school. I wish I had my phone because I read the exact words. He said, he goes, I'm reading the book. So like I said, I thought it was Kim at first. And then he goes, no, it's Garrett. And because I had challenged him, I saw him. He goes, I'm going to read that book. And I'm like, I said, if you read this book, that would be such a high compliment. Because you're a guy, boys hardly ever read, and you're a senior in high school. You're playing football. You have no time. So I was teasing him. So he started reading. And then in the text, he goes, I don't know what it is about reading this book. He's like, but I'm looking at life totally different. He goes, I'm not even sure if I want to continue to pursue football now. He goes, I want to live my life differently. From reading the book. And I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, that's just a small example, but to me, who would have thought? I mean, did I ever think that a senior boy in high school would, God would use something?
That was not the person you had in mind when you were writing
this? No. I mean, I was thinking women. I was thinking moms, women struggling with marriage and, that kind of thing. So no, I mean, so here, like way beyond what I could have imagined, here's this boy. So whatever words and whatever way God used something in that book to move his heart, I was like, wow.
That's pretty remarkable.
Wow. So it's a work in progress.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
It was so funny.